Page 85. Listening. Activity 2. Listen to a radio program. Mark the sentences true or false. 1,
Hi, this is Joe Walters in New York. It's midnight here on WRPN Radio and time for Real or Imaginary, the show that looks at unsolved mysteries around the world. Tonight, we're talking first about Bigfoot. Bigfoot, if it exists, is a huge 2-meter-tall creature that looks like an ape and is said to live in the Rocky Mountains. On the phone with me now is Robin Brown, who has been looking for Bigfoot for many years now. Hello, Robin.
Hi, Joe.
Robin, tell me, how long have you been looking for Bigfoot?
For about 20 years.
And tell me, honestly, have you ever seen him?
No, I haven't. But I have seen some huge footprints which could have been made by Bigfoot.
How can you be sure?
Because they're so big, they couldn't have been made by another animal or by a person. They're enormous.
When did you see them?
Oh, I've seen them lots of times.
Really? When was the last time?
Just a few weeks ago. They were in the snow not too far from the entrance of the national park.
Wow! Can you send us a photo of them?
Well, no. I didn't take a picture, and now the snow has melted.
Oh, okay.
2,
And now we're going to look at an unusual event that takes place on the banks of the Mekong River in Thailand. For 2 nights every year, people go there to see something they call the Naga fireballs. I've got Niran Watana on the line in northern Thailand.
Hi, Joe. It's midday here, and I'm standing on the banks of the Mekong. And there are thousands of people here from around the country. We're all waiting to see the Naga fireballs.
And what exactly are the Naga fireballs? Can you explain the phenomenon to us?
Well, Joe, the Naga fireballs are very interesting. They are pink balls, about the size of an egg, which come up out of the river and rise up into the air and then disappear.
That sounds amazing. But Niran, are you sure they exist?
Oh, yes, I'm positive. I've seen them many times.
And what causes them?
Well, that's the question. Buddhists believe that they come from a serpent spirit called Naga. But there's also a scientific explanation for them.
And what's that?
Well, at this time of the year, there are a lot of dying plants at the bottom of the river. They release natural gases as the sun beats down on the river. At night, these gases come to the surface of the river and rise into the air because of the gravitational pull of the moon.
That's so interesting. It must be a beautiful sight.
3,
And finally, we have a call from Ryan Murphy in Scotland. Ryan, where are you exactly?
Well, Joe, it's early morning here in Scotland, and I'm standing next to Loch Ness, probably the most famous lake in the world, and the home of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Now, I know a lot of people are skeptical, but I've seen the monster and can confirm it exists.
Are you saying that you've seen the Loch Ness Monster?
That's right.
When did you see it?
When I first visited Scotland about 10 years ago.
And what did it look like?
It looked a bit like a whale, but it had a very long neck.
And you're absolutely certain that it was the Loch Ness Monster?
Yes, I'm positive.
How can you be so sure?
It couldn't have been anything else. It was huge, and it made a loud noise unlike anything I've ever heard. I'm sure it was Nessie.
Unbelievable. Well, thanks for your vivid description.